What's up, guys? Your friendly neighborhood FUD fighter, Michael T. Ragland here. I usually don't do this, but I want to put out a quick impromptu video that's all about your mindset when you're going through and you're trading NFTs, right? So I'll kind of walk you through what I'm doing here. This is live in real time. Don't mind the kids in the background burning the place down. I'm looking at this chart here, and I seen this Rebel Society NFT launch coming out, and it looks like it's been out for a few days and it just got traction due to some catalyst. I don't know what it is, but I'm a volume trader. Like, there's a lot of different strategies when you're trading NFTs, and this one just happens to be volume for me because I'm trying to build up this account that I'm trading on right now. So I like to catch things with volume, but I want to show you guys some mistakes I've made in the past. So when I first saw this project, I was like, okay, looks like the cheapest ones are 0.10 to 0.15. Actually, when I seen it, it was 0.5 to 0.10, and those went out pretty fast, and that's what got me excited. But then I was about to jump in and buy it at around 0.15, 0.16, and then I slowed myself down and I was like, okay, let's kind of run through my little mental checklist here. What am I seeing with this project that makes you want to buy in? Right? It's a women empowerment based project. There's a narrative going on there, rightfully so, about women that's crushing it. All those projects are killing. If you look at some of the top projects right now, they're all women based, right? So something like Rebel Society is rising up probably because of that, which is great, right? So we got a lot of volume coming in, but I'm looking at the chart here and I want to get more technical in my trades because I have a background of trading stocks and just a little bit of crypto, mainly stocks for me. And I've always been a chart person, but when I got into NFTs, I just started chasing and volume and getting caught up in the FOMO and paying too much for stuff and ended up blowing up a couple accounts. So now I want to slow down and actually pay attention to this stuff and treat it like real money, because it is, right? So looking at this, I'll walk you through my mental framework. So I look here and I look at where's the wall, right? There's 0.10, 0.015, there's 50 there. Well, how's the volume going? How long is it going to take to actually eat through that? Well, volume's going pretty good. Like every couple of seconds or every minute, we're getting to sell at 0.14. But I'm always cognizant of what's happening with OpenSea when I actually look over, right? And because I want to see what they're doing. So 0.139 is the floor price, whatever, makes sense. And if I go back over here and look at NFT Nerds, I can see that, cool, yep, lines up. And if I go over here, I can see some of the cheaper listed ones. Keep in mind, some of these cheaper ones are a trap because sometimes you can click on them and they'll end up changing the price on you. If I click it here, this one might be right, but let's just double check and see if it's even available. Yep, that one's available. Everything looks good. So I could grab that one. Keep in mind though, sometimes people will put 0.12 and then as soon as you go there, it'll be like 1.2. So just always pay attention to that. But anyway, back to my strategy and the things that I think about when I'm trading. Looking at something like this, cool. So we got a wall here of 55 or so between 0.10 and 0.15. And it's still going pretty quick. Every couple seconds they're selling. But one thing that I used to didn't take into account that really catch you up is what's happening over here. As these are selling, what's being listed? And is it selling? So look, 0.13, 0.15, 0.25, 0.15. And I can see that those being listed, they'll eventually sell probably within the next 30 minutes. They're not selling straight away. So that tells me that it's going to take a while to make it through this wall. What I used to always look at was that, okay, the wall's only 53 without taking into account, well, there's a lot of people that are listing them as well, building this wall back up and making it super thick. And you're never going to get over, to that point too, because for me, I don't want to buy anything that I can't double up within the next couple of days, right? So if I look at this and say that I bought in, it says 0.10, but the cheapest one, if this is legit, is 0.12. Gas is crazy high right now. So let's say if I get in at 0.2, if I'm lucky. 0.2 is the cheapest with this, with gas and everything considered. That may be a little less, a little bit more, but say 0.2 for the sake of math. If I get in at 0.2, I need to sell at 0.4. Well, if I look over here at 0.4, it's all the way over there. I got to get through all of these before I get to 0.4. Can that hype keep up for that long? Are these sales going to keep coming through? Maybe, maybe not. But here's one thing you got to take into account. So this is showing me all of the old trades, even from today. Like the trend just kicked off today. So look at this. You got all these people who, earlier today bought at 0.04 all the way up to, 0.06, 0.05, even a few hours ago, 0.03, 0.03. So these are the people who are actually going in and listing their things at, at the floor price, which is fine for them. This floor price can go lower because they can double up at 0.09 or 0.12. for them because they bought it super cheap. And like I said before, this project has actually been around for a while. So I don't think it's worth buying into, and I would have fell for this trap in the past. Look at this. It's already back up to 63. It was only 50 something when we first started as far as what the floor price is. So this to me isn't worth buying in because I'm not going to be able to flip it real quick. I'll buy it at the floor and it may take me 3 days, if that, to flip it, or probably more than likely this is going to kind of settle down because right now we're buying into hype, right? And I used to always be that person that's like, cool, let me catch the volume, ride it up and flip it and get out. But if you didn't get in, you know, right here, which is earlier today when it was nothing happening with it and just mint it because you like the art, there's no need to jump in when all this hype is happening because it's just like stocks. You're going to have that euphoria and then it's going to pull back down. It's going to level out to some kind of baseline for a price. We don't know what that is right now. Like, I got a feeling it's going to be maybe 0.2, 0.25, maybe. I mean, I think they'll be able to get through this wall. All these people are going to keep listing, but I think they'll probably be able to get to 0.2. I don't know if it'll hold 0.2, but that's probably going to be the floor for this project over the next couple of days as it settles down, just based on everything that I'm seeing here. So I made this quick video just to show you guys some things around strategy, not to be like, cool, it has a volume, it's pretty cheap, want to buy in right now and I can flip it real quick. Nah, that's not the whole story. Just to recap, you got to think about what's the actual wall in front of you. What's being listed. So we can look at sales, but what are the sales versus listing? Because if there's more listings than sales, it doesn't matter, right? What that floor price is, because it's going to continue to hit that wall and bounce back and forth off of it, guys. So this is just a real quick video on trading strategy. I will do more of these as it comes to me, but I literally set everything up real quick with my kids and stuff in the other room and stuff with their grandmother. So I'm going to go ahead and run off this video, but hopefully I was able to give you guys some value around trading strategy by looking at my mindset when I'm going through and talking about some of the mistakes that I made in the past, guys. Until next time, this is your friendly neighborhood FUD fighter, Michael T. Ragland, signing off for NFTyou, and me and the boys will catch you next time. Peace.